fave's actually making inroads into the ramp side. Going to try and play the long con perhaps and sneak around heaven. There are 3 players up there right now, but he needs faveN to be dealt with quickly. Vinny, big headshot onto tabseN, who himself is very good in pistol rounds, but the rest of the CTs are now coming to the forefront. And now faveN from above is going to have to strike multiple times to try and bypass these players, but they were diffusing in amongst the smoke, and in a full 10-second defuse, Big get the first round.
Opponents could completely ruin their day. They're going back upper. Crimbo caught in a very uncomfortable position here. He's got to find Vinny, but he's trapped in the corner. And faveN with the MP9, Crimbo somehow stays alive. A third kill for Crimbo. He's doing it all by his lonesome. It's faveN's
aggression. You called it yourself. They weren't sure. Is he tight left? Is he behind red? We have to check all these angles. And now they're looking to try and push onto the A side. But there are multiple defenders here. faveN's one of them. He sprays down for 2. A lot of damage as well onto the third player, which has fallen. Bolt's also low from the previous encounters in this round. With 25 seconds to play with, faveN feels compelled to drop down and try and hit B instead. But how many of his team, if any, will be standing there to help him out? And faveN has him on the cross, missing a couple of shots, but can at least keep him locked down on the silos. Molly in. faveN is he's just full of lead. He can't get out of this one. And faveN putting him down has put Bolt.
AK-47 in the hands of Bolts. Let's see what they can do with this. A barrage of nades getting lobbed in towards outside and fallen down to 17 HP. His buys loadsome though, and he will be found by faveN, but that's a great wraparound from heaven, as faveN will fall. The trades are back and forth, fast and furious, but it looks like it is going to be favoring Big. Vinny left alone, and not for long. A quick shutdown by Big. Well, that's a huge kill to find. Now a 3v3. Lower bomb site control has been lost, but no, they're going to be coming up upstairs. faveN lies in wait. He sees the Molotov. He's going to go for the spray. Finds 2. faveN left alone, but now he's alone in a 1v2 and 10 seconds on the clock.
Professor's going to have to teach a couple of lessons once again if he wants to clutch this one out with the AK. Round the corner, he will move. Knows he has to take some risks. Flash is good, but the spray is on point. And now faveN in such a good position. faveN with the AWP has no room for error. He cannot afford to miss. And that bomb is ticking away, but unfortunately for faveN, the bomb's not planted for him as he comes through with the AK, goes for the spray, thinks it's a fake, and he's forced faveN off the bomb for the time being. faveN, though, still connects, still puts him down, picks up the kit, and has enough time for the clutch. Exquisitely done. Way. 35 seconds, even with a player advantage. They have to come downstairs, and Crimbo has the off angle. Does anyone check this? They line up. Crimbo so nearly had 2. One might not be good enough here, though. But a smoke onto the vents, and they've already preemptively went for the spray. Bolts and faveN have just got out their spade and shovel and dug them out of this deep ditch that they were... Yeah, that molly also gives away that they have to push B because of how little time they have. So Crimbo, again in an off angle, again is going to have impact, but can't get 2. However, tabseN's already down at the site, and the bomb's been spilled down. There's tabseN for another one. And faveN can only sit in secret and save his engage.
But Bolt's finding tabseN, that's at least something now to work with. Are they going to be wrapping back towards upper? It looks like it is. faveN needs another one though, but he gets taken down. faveN, he continues his reign of terror. Bolt's left alone again, no time. He's got the AK, he's got the bomb, but he's got no time. His teammates have fallen all around him. It almost seems like a replay of the previous round. And Big, they're just slowly but surely chipping away at Imperial, and Imperial, I won't lie. Oh no, oh no, oh no. On, slowly creeping up. There's just the one player there that's all on foot as tabseN catches Vinny. Once again, Squeaky has just been a place where the Brazilian bodies have just been littering the floor the past few rounds. faveN at least able to find tabseN, so that's something to work with here.
Yeah, but only 2 Molotovs left here though, Blair, with over 1:25 left. You got 2 mollies, no flashes, no smokes. You still need to push out. That grenade could do a lot of damage. But Crimbo has to be careful. Molly down as well, anticipating this push. Intelligently and wisely just backs off, and faveN does the rest. Sprays them down as they try and cross-ramp. And it's more of the same. Imperial just seem to lack that zest, lack that punch. This is starting to look really grim.
Outside fast play, there's 2 guys there, faveN's waiting. And now, finally, just with the half-buy, they're going to try and pounce on this upper bomb site. This is much better, though, but faveN is still going to hold down the line. 2 kills. There's still another player lying in wait. It's going to be Tizian. He's just going to come out of the hut looking for more. faveN left alone. Just the 1 casualty. Okay.
The woes continue. What kind of impact is that going to have on their execute, though? Oh, the bomb's out first, and it's already been put down on the ground. Settles in the dirt, and tabseN repeats for 2 more. 3 kills for tabseN. pretty much just for free. No one's looking to try and counter-frag. Imperial, they're coming apart at the seams here, Blair. The smokes are missing.
Like playing in front of the smokes of the T's. They're starting to get feisty. Tapson tickling away to faveN through the smoke. Oh no, they're running straight into the blender and they're getting shut down once more.
Big enjoying an Imperial milkshake right now. And Vinny is the last to fall, just the one kill. I think that's the first kill they've had.
Just farming stats right now are big. 13-1, all but a formality unless faveN pulls off something truly, truly miraculous. A 1v5, I just say it's not going to happen. It's very, very unlikely. Tapson's already on the hunt. And faveN even read that. He knew
Blunt has been a resounding no.
Yeah, they're just getting completely outclassed individually and tactically as well right now. And even faveN, who's been fantastic for them, hold on, Vinny finding a great timing on there. The Tapson caught equipping his rifle. A multitude of nades being lobbed in as faveN blinded still gets a kill. tizian will fall in the meantime, and great flashbangs. Actually, I think there was a team flash there from sirsN, and that's going to leave sirsN all by his lonesome. And finally, Imperial.
Inroads are being built from 4 players. Vinny, great headshot onto Tapson. That's the kind of start they'll be looking for. Build up that confidence, build up the momentum, see if you can do something with that. Vinny with another one before Crimbo comes back with his P250, and at least gives Big something to work with outside. But there are 2 more players that are positioned faveN in secret. And additionally, they have a player out in the balcony of heaven as Bolts gets the freebie kill onto faveN, gets traded back though, and Crimbo now going from strength to strength. You need to be careful not to overextend and overpeak here, but Crimbo's been put down, and Imperial do indeed.
Legends in the game as we're going to have Big. Just not going to waste any time, but just going to charge out into the blender. And there we go. Very easy.
Building blocks. An interesting climax of the round with a boost up yields the kill on Vinny. And that could be the gold ticket ahead as faveN gets caught out with a smoke. tizian misses out on his trade, but at least can call to the rest of his teammates where faveN currently resides. 2-on-4 retake. Big looking in a commanding position.
Round's done. Round's done. They have to say. Smoke in his hands, and it is Crimbo cracking open both faveN and Fallen Skull. Round's done after that. There's nothing a Bolt can do. And sure, first able to find tizian.
Smokes, tap, 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 tap. Gives you that easy, crisp start to the round, but you've got to try and convert if you're Imperial. You cannot afford to let this one slip by. Good frag from faveN, but he is traded back on side of faveN. And in the meanwhile, tizian's making moves up onto the heaven side. Do they even try and get aggressive through main to throw off this crosshair placement of Vinny? Flash out, Vinny sprays in for 1, but will be traded back. And now Bolts can spring into action, but faveN is there. Takes his head, 16 HP, 1-on-3 is available. He'll have a post plant, but he probably doesn't expect Fallen to be up in heaven this quickly. It's not looking good for faveN, and Fallen wasn't required. faveN has him locked down. Imperial may hemorrhage the bomb plant, but at least they...
For Big, and for Imperial. Keeping a couple of players alive. Off still in play. Vinny's going to burn sirsN alive. He was just waiting for Vinny to peek Vince. Instead, Vinny, Molotov being lobbed in for dealing even more damage with the A1. And they're still looking to poke and prod. Player advantage, but they're looking for more here. faveN and faveN grouping up together. Fallen all the way towards ramp. More aggression coming out from the Brazilians. They really want to take the fight to his Vinny. He's going to find another kill, this time with his weaponry. And 1 by 1, Big. Couple of players down already. 5v3, player advantage for MIBF. Sorry, creeping up further. He lies in wait. And you can see Vinny slowly pushing in towards mains here, trying to shut down this push.
faveN is also making moves up on the secret side. Good deagle, but this is where faveN can come up and probably shut this round down. I don't think they have any eyes looking towards this position. That should be 1. And now sirsN gonna get mollied out into the open. Has to try and make some plays. There's Vinny from the back, stabs him, and the bomb spills out, not for the first time in this round. That will be the round done, and I think Big look to save once again. We've had so many T-rounded saves.
Now we see a bit more aggression coming out here. But faveN, he's very quick. He's very, very quick. And he's going to be dropping straight in and fall into TK, finding his teammate through faveN, but they're going to walk on past faveN. And faveN is going to have a very easy time finding a couple, looking for the third, and he will shut it down. This was, of course, the eco coming in from Big, trying to work around to save Deagle and the AK-40.
Not the way he was hoping for. And Big are in a bit of an awkward position here. They got $3,000 on a couple of players. I think Searson was around that $6,000 mark, so probably going to buy out to equalize the economy. They have such a good lead there to exploit it on Imperial and set an incendiary toss down to Secret from faveN, and that will keep them in position as they look to vent dive. faveN takes a stray bullet to the head, but he lives to tell the tale, and faveN continues to twist the knife outside. faveN and faveN have really stepped up on the CT side. faveN in particular is becoming
outside. There are a lot of avenues available, but Big haven't really tried any of these. Instead, it's been kind of a little one-dimensional, I might even say. Bolt will find faveN. Again, early kills going the way of Imperial. And now they're 1 round away from getting the double digits wins. From 13 to 1, it's been a
moves into main, though.
Always gets away the worst time possible. He knows where tiziaN is. tiziaN looking to hunt him down, but Bolts plays this one to absolute perfection. And it's all on Searson. 20 seconds. He should find Bolts. But 20 seconds on the clock, he's got to get the bomb down. But where is even plant Vince? Is the player towards main, the player towards heavens? 15 seconds, he needs to punch in the numbers. faveN's going to get a free kill onto him. What a round from Bolt. Smoke still keeping them at bay, but they still have a second set of utility and a number of flashbangs to pop their way through.
We're going for now, flashes out, vent dive comes in, but faveN with his AWP is going to later rest 2 players on the ramp side. Now damage is being inflicted with some HEs. P250 will do nothing, and faveN will double up on his own side. Notches on the belt, looking good. Imperial, yet another round to put in their back pocket. It doesn't look like any players will be lost other than maybe faveN, but faveN is there to help. Pain in the ass of Big, but it may not be good enough because Bolts is mollied out of position. He has to fall back to the site, and there's more than enough time now for Big to take their sweet time, and on the drive-by, faveN will be alleviating Bolts' life. faveN, though, using this brief reprieve to push up in the vents and nullify Searson. faveN all around the map. Still alive, still kicking, still trying to keep his team in this matchup. And tabseN shown his hand. faveN will be finally collected. faveN with it all to do is going to get faced by tabseN. This molly lands could be everything for Big. 20 seconds, surely about to get pulled. The pin is out, and now it's going to start to land onto the site. tabseN goes in for that wide swing. The molly won't be designated for that position, but it's still the same outcome because tiziaN is going from strength to strength, but here's faveN. Again, he's really stepped up on the CT side. With 8 seconds to go, the bomb has successfully been planted down, but faveN misses the shot, and in doing so, Big take the 16-11 win. But we have to give credit to Imperial. They battled against the odds. The tenacity, the grit they showed was so outrageously powerful